was a kicker for a number of teams in the pros. I think the last time he was with the Saints, he's got kicking camps and stuff. He's out in California. Yeah, it does not look like Wisconsin. I found some of his guys that he was that he had just done some video like I do, sort of slow-mo kind of stuff. And let's see if I just happened to find a couple of kickers, and I wanted to show one last thing. What's the difference between sort of a high school guy to a college guy to the pro guy? And so here we are. This is a pro post. You can see it's skinnier, right? How this thing, the college post, high school post, is a little bit wider. So this Austin Jones, I don't know who this guy is. I think he is a D3 or D2 guy from an out east school. I don't know if this is from a couple of years ago or this summer. It doesn't really matter. But I want you to see his form in kicking. All right. So what we're going to do is let's play him. And what I want to also show you here is, so here's 33 yards. So this is a K-zone kick. What do I mean by K-zone? It's not a distance thing. His brain is not thinking, oh boy, I got to kick it really, really hard to get it through the post. He's already thinking, of course it's going to be long enough. Is it going to be right down the chute? That's all he's thinking about. Can I get a good strike right here? All right, so this is on turf, no tee. All right, so let's see what he does.
That is good.
Okay, so excellent. Way to go, Austin. However, Coach Farley wouldn't be Coach Farley if he wasn't picking on somebody. And we're going to wrap this thing up pretty a little quickly because we're about 6 minutes over. But I wanted to show you the difference because a lot of you guys have the same kind of problem. And why Austin Jones, I've never heard of him, is not in the NFL. And part of the reason is because of Austin's form. Austin is a severe cruncher. You just saw a really nice hit by Austin. So let's go to the next. Here he is, lines up. And you know what? I think I can go view decrease speed. There we go. No, that's decrease size. There's my decrease speed. Playback speed. There we go. All right, so half speed. I want to add slower speed. Austin's going to come in here, take his steps. Everything looks great. He's got a good strike. He hits a good strike. But you're going to see instead of his position being straighter here, he's going to almost be like this, which means his kick and leg, whatever speed he's got, he's basically going to hit a punch, and it's all going to stop here at his waist. He's not going to get anything extra beyond it. So here's his 3 back, 2 over. He's going to check it out. He's seeing this. Doesn't look like it's a windy day at all. Nice and calm. 38 yards. Super smooth. Okay. Everything up here. This looks good. Boy, does that look good. Really nice. Shoulders are square. Arms out. This rodeo arm's going to come over here to counterbalance this leg swing. Everything looks great here. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Okay. So this is old school soccer style kicking. Keep your head down, son. Keep your head down all the way through the kick. Nope. That's not a good idea. This is a crunch. This is a classic crunch. And the classic crunch over time, one, it's going to give him back problems, could give him leg problems, groin problems. This hit's got to be perfect. There's a tendency 2 ways. Some crunchers always push it off right. Some crunchers always hit a hook left. The premium on this kick is here. That's all that matters. It's all that matters. Well, and the height, but his height, this is good height. There's nothing wrong with this kick. But this crunch, if I'm working with Austin, I assume John Kerry, not John Kerry, whatever it is, John Carney. Sorry, John Kerry's a vice president. But John Carney, it should be trying to get him, go ahead and lift your shoulders. Keep it lighter on this. So now it comes through. This is this is a really nice ball. It's a really good kick. But if I'm a pro scout, I'm concerned. And probably Austin. We'll do one more.
42-yard field goal left half.
I got a plane going over. Sorry for the slow mo. Let's see one more time. Take it through. Okay, little S ball. Did you see that? Started out left, came back in. It's good. It's good, but that is disconcerting. And just so that you know, it's like, so here I was a D3 guy who got signed in the pros, but got cut in the pros. If you go to Alabama, if you go to a D1 school, all those things, and you're a great kicker and you've got good stats and all the rest of that, you are definitely somebody they're interested in, and you've got all the pedigree. It's not that you can't be a guy from a smaller school, but I'm telling you, the guy from the smaller school has got sort of hindrances that if Austin went to an NFL camp and they signed him, or he was at least there to try out, Austin's thinking, hey, man, I can kick a 50, 60-yard field goal. I should be good. And I'm popping them all the way through. But these guys, these sons of guns who are clocking everything, he sees this and he sees a crunch like that. He's now worried, and he played for some D3 school, and the biggest crowd he's ever had was like 6,000 people. He's going to worry that Austin is not going to be the guy. All right. So let's cut Austin out of here, and let's go to a guy who was the guy. So this is just happened to find it. This is Matt Amendola. You might remember the name. Matt did kick in the pros a number of times for a couple of different teams. And so Matt's already got the pedigree. He is a pro kicker. Let's see what he does and see how his kick looks compared to Austin. All right.
38-yard field goal on the right.
What does Matt do? All right, little pause, little nod, boom.
That is good.
All right, so he says that is good. Now, if you're in a tryout in the pro camp, boy, you are asking for the whole post here, and that's not good. And when you're in spring training, when you're in summer, you got to be thinking, man, it's not just good if it's right on this stuff. I've got it. My posts need to be like this now. Can I be that guy? So there's not even a doubt. All right. So here's Matt at 43 yards. So definitely a K-zone ball. He's going to hit this thing. I assume by the time it goes over the post, he's probably can kick a 60-yard field goal. That ball should be up here by the time it gets across the post. If we looked at the Bears kicker, that ball should have been right here in that first 10, 7, 8 yards, right? So here we go.
Matt Amendola, 43-yard field goal.
1,
left hash.
2, again. So loosen up. All right. So that's something that Matt does. It's his little shoulder shrug. That's fine. All that stuff. Little head, little nod, whatever. What is it? I don't want your legs to be tight here. All right. So he's going to look at this. The holder's helping him out because I'm going to put the ball. I'm not just going to leave it on the tee. Whenever you can have a holder out here kicking, that's a help. That's just one more thing. It's not just perfectly set up. All right. So here he goes. Boom. Boy,
good.
What a smooth hit, right?
Matt Amendola, 48.
I want to see that one again. I want to go to half speed. So you'll notice here, Matt is not a cruncher. He makes it look effortless. That's what it should look like. The distance on this is take a look at Matt's quads here. Matt's got some quads, right? But he's got leg speed. He's going to have a good leg flex, great leg speed, great leg lockout, and a higher center here with head is down until hit hits. As soon as we hit, we can lift our head and let shoulders get through straight to the target. All right, so we're at half speed. Here it comes. I go. He takes a jab. Boy, that's nice, right? And you can set up your own, iPhone or whatever, about 8, 9 yards back, put it on a little tripod, put it on the slow-mo feature, right? Do you look like this? Do you look like Matt Amendola? His head is down. He wants to see this, but as soon as he kicks, you're going to notice instead of him taking this shape, he's going to be a lot taller this ball is going to go higher. It's actually going to go further than Austin's did, and it's going to go straighter. This is a nice hit because everything is just so nice and smooth, and he's not going to challenge the post. Boom. Look at that. Oh,
That is good.
that is good, right? That's what you want to look like. So here's all the things when you're trying to self-correct and figure it out on your own. These are some of the things that you can do. This is what I'm looking for on you. And so if I went to work with Matt, right, from that first one, and if I've watched like 5 or 6 kicks, he is on this right post a lot. Well, that's a telltale sign. Why are you pushing this ball? Is it an aiming problem? Is it a foot problem? Is it a head problem? There's all sorts of ways that this can go wrong. But we don't want to challenge that post. I don't want the ref. I don't want this guy wrecking my career because I wrecked my career because I was always right on the edge of a miss. All right. So